The coast is a visually pleasing and wide open area that doesn't have too much to worry about besides its exploding flowers known as blitz blossoms. You'll find many different types of inhabitants here, so let's get right to them. The least threatening would be the turbans. These are tiny, shelled creatures that will fling themselves at you, and they will usually just die from AoE. The next one we have is an interesting one. This is the Segrezun, and these can turn almost completely invisible, and can also cover themselves in electricity. This will end up applying the shock status to you if being hit. Use the mini-map to find these guys more easily. And then there's the Aqualupus, which is like a land shark meets a dog. It will either circle around you on land to do a spin attack, or it will dive underground and move around until it decides to attack. You can follow it by the fins sticking out of the ground. Next we have Bloomettas, which can melee or poison you with bubbles. And then there's Bloomegara, which are a bigger version of that have poisonous melee attacks and a ranged magical beam attack. One of the bosses, or many bosses you'll see here, is Blanc. It simply punches, slams the ground, and has wide sweeps. Keep your distance, wait for it to cycle through its attack, try to aim for its head while staying somewhat off to the side, and you'll be fine. Another boss you might see here occasionally is the Bluebirdganda, and it has a wide range of attacks, from melee, to charges, to vortexes based around its rings. Break these rings to down it and expose its weak spot. However, do know that these rings will respawn. Just repeat the process, and you'll be fine. And then the darkers you'll encounter here are the bird-like Shutrahda and Tyraluda, and they don't pose much of a threat, they'll just peck you. We then have the Broondarl, which hover around and attack occasionally. If they get knocked down, they will use a special attack upon getting up. And then we have the teleporting Luda sorcerers, which have many different magical ranged attacks. Attack its back to stop its barrier, attack its wings to down it, and break both wings to stop its teleporting completely. And lastly for our darkers, we have our Decol Malluda. If you attack its various separated middle parts, it will collapse to hit its weak spot, which is on its head. When doing the expedition version of the coast, the last boss is called Lodos. And when fighting it, you're stuck on a platform, so the best you can do is avoid its ranged AoEs. To kill it the easiest and fastest way, always try to land a shot with this gun dependent on the platform. Then go all out. Rinse and repeat until it's dead. It's rather simple. Also, do note that all guns take time to reload, but eventually they all will. And that's about it for this one. Take care.